In this video, I'm going to try to show how to turn a mediocre AVI file into a nice solar image. So I'm going to start by opening a file, and all my files are on my, what is it called? My Cloud Ultra public drive, and today I just did a few short videos of the sun. Let's see if I can. So I'm going to take this first video and load it. And as you can see, the detail is pretty non-impressive. I'm going to click on register. I'm going to click on surface and just highlight a surface. So now that I've picked a region, I'm going to click on graph and analyze. And now it's in the process of analyzing the video. I just restarted the video. It's almost finished doing the analysis. And when the analysis pops up, then the graph will appear. I assume you can modify this and pick a certain range of images, and then once you do that, you go set, which then sets the boxes on the grid onto the image to do the aligning and stacking. And you can change the size of the boxes if you want. Like if you wanted to have a coarse grid, you could do it. I guess there's a, wait, I had 88. So it's set for 88. And now I'm going to do a stack. And while it's stacking and processing the images, I will stop the video. So I just restarted the image, and it's almost finished this stacking. And when it finishes the stacking, this window will appear. And when it does, you say, okay, I want to edit it. And I'll close the analyzer. And now you start with the rough stacked image. First thing I do is a white balance. And say, I'm going to do it auto. And then I'm going to go to Align RGB. And this window pops up, and I just highlight an area and say Align, so that it aligns the RGB channels. Next is wavelets. Define a box. And here's the wavelet tool. And you can define how many, decrease the number of wavelets. You can look at it and see how it looks. You can change the strength of the wavelets. You see how I usually start at around 50. And then I'll do all. And there's all of the wavelets applied to the stack. And then the last thing I usually do is curves. And here's the curves tool. And this one I'll probably go to a dark, define an area, and go maybe dark 1, -1, and do all. That might be too dark. So reset, let's do contrast. Now it tells me you got to define an area, so I'll define an area. And that's contrast 1. How about contrast 2? Duo. Nah, I don't like that either. Reset. Let me go back to dark 1. Maybe I'll okay it. Duo. And I think you can modify this if you want, but that is the processed view in AstroSurface. So I'll save. Save as. And I'll put it on the desktop. Save. Okay, so now it's saved. And I can close AstroSurface. Do you really want to close it? Yes. So AstroSurface is closed. Now I'm going to open up Topaz DeNoise, and let me open up that image. And there it is. Okay, let's see. That's around an area. And a lot of times I will do the AI clear, high noise removal, high sharpness, and go to about 15. So you can see the before on the left and the after on the right. And then do a process. So the image is now finished. So now the next thing to do is I'll take the denoised image and I'm going to open it up with a Paint Shop Pro 1864-bit. And the program is opening. So there's the image. Next thing would be adjust Smart Photo Fix. And I generally adjust the curve so that the red curve kind of corresponds with the gray curve. So that's probably got to increase this slightly. Too much. And you can adjust the saturation if you want. And you can adjust the focus if you want. And then I will use the adjust brightness curves function. Let's reset it and then come back during visiting hours. Thank you. Wait a minute. So if they didn't do, because she had said she wanted them to do certain tests. Well, if she's not okay. And maybe now I'll do a little crop. So that just did the blood work and the ultrasound. And there's the final image. Did you wear that monstrosity when you went? No.